What's going on, YouTube? I'm that cologne guy E, and this is Simply Put Sense. And on this channel, we talk about some of the best and worst fragrances on the market today. My goal is to help you smell amazing and never ordinary and never basic, because ordinary and basic is boring, and who wants to smell boring? I know I don't. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all doing great. I'm really excited to talk to you all about some really interesting fragrances. I find that a lot of times, a lot of us guys, we tend to focus on fragrances that are specific, that are, how can you say, masculine, you know? And I wanted to share with you all options, well, fragrances that are kind of, I would say, on the feminine side of the road that smell really good on men, specifically on me, you know. I don't know how they smell on you, but I know they smell amazing on me, and I wanted to offer you all some options to just consider and try, because you might be shocked. You might say, like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem like something that would typically be attracted to, but this works on me, you know? And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who a fragrance is marketed towards or if a style of perfume is masculine or feminine. At the end of the day, what matters most is how these fragrances evolve, transition, and exist on our skin. I really don't care if a fragrance was made for women. It doesn't make a difference to me. It doesn't matter if it's marketed to ladies. All that matters to me is if it smells great on my skin. My skin is the ultimate judge, not a fragrance's marketing company. Because I got to tell you guys, a lot of these fragrances, as they're positioned to feminine and masculinity, a lot of the companies and the marketing people who are out there making the decision of what this fragrance, who this fragrance should be marketed to, a lot of the times they have no idea what they're talking about. You'd be surprised how many people are in the fragrance industry that absolutely don't have a clue when it comes to perfume. It's actually kind of depressing and sad at the same time when you think about it. But it's also, I'm so glad you all are here. I'm in the one and only, the iconic Bergdorf Goodman store. If you haven't noticed, or if you haven't known, I've been literally doing all my live streams from the store lately. This is my home now. This is like my place. And so yeah, guys, we're going to, and by the way, guys, please come to Bergdorf if you're in New York. If you're in New York and you're not coming to Bergdorf Goodman, I'm offended. I want to meet you, you know? So come by, let's chat about perfume. I have a feeling you're going to really appreciate some of the fragrances that I'm talking about today. Again, today's video is going to be about fragrances marketed to ladies that smell absolutely amazing on men. And of course, they smell absolutely insane on women. So these perfumes are madness. And so I'm going to go over, and I have 6 options for you. And we're going to go over them, smell them, and discuss. And I am really curious to see what you all think about some of these. Okay, but so let's get into it. The first fragrance that I wanted to share with you all is an absolutely kind of, I guess you could say, it's a fragrance that's been out for a few years. Hold on real quick. Okay, a little better. So this is a fragrance that was made for, this fragrance has been out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with the most recent fragrance. And it is a fragrance from the house Atelier d'Azur. And it is a lovely new fragrance that was just launched this year. And the fragrance is called Blue Madeleine. You see that right there? You see the gold? I'm a fan. So this fragrance literally just came out. It's very new. Very few people know about this scent, and I am absolutely into it. It's a fragrance that I would say is kind of on the lighter, cleaner side. It's essentially a tea fragrance with a warm base. So it's like a tea scent built with a warm, gourmandy feel. Very different. I've not smelled a scent that smells exactly like it, which is very difficult to do in this era. feels like everything made smells like it's already been done. But this does not smell typical, does not smell like other fragrances, and I'm a huge, huge fan. It features notes of bergamot, cinnamon, pink pepper, black tea, milk, French Rosa centifolia, praline, pearl balsam, sandalwood, and cade. It is not a loud fragrance. I'm just going to let you all know right now. It is not a fragrance that's going to fill the room, but I wouldn't want a fragrance that like this to fill the room because then it would smell cheap, you know. It would kind of come across cheap. So I'm glad that they didn't go overboard with this, I guess you could say, gourmandy vibe with this fragrance, because it could have gone a little bit left. But I have to say, I love tea scents, and I really appreciate the unique quality of this specific tea fragrance. You have not smelled anything like this either, typically, I would just say. Likely. I mean, I don't know what you guys smell, but I'm just saying, likely, typically, very, 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 very likely you've never smelled anything like it. It is very beautiful, interesting, unique, a gourmand fragrance you can wear in the heat. Of course, it would really do an amazing job as the sun goes down, but you could wear this literally during the summer and you're gonna smell really, really good. Does it appeal to ladies? Absolutely. I know a lot of women who smell this and love it. Does it smell amazing on men? Absolutely. When I've shown this to gentlemen and they've worn it and they've smelled it and they've sprayed it, I'm like, wow, that smells really, really good. Like, sometimes my clients will spray fragrances on themselves as we're walking around and I'm showing them other options that fit their taste and budget and style. And so I'll smell this randomly on people that I show it to who choose to put it on. And it absolutely smells amazing on their skin. So I had to put you on to this, guys. If you're a gentleman and you want to smell like a really interesting, edible freshie, this is a scent you must consider. It is absolutely beautiful. Blue Madeleine. It kind of does give off Madeleine. It kind of get off those, like those cookies, you know what I mean? I want to bite it. I want to bite that. That's a great fragrance, guys. Definitely a scent I would suggest to gentlemen to wear during dates, because you're going to be the hit at your date, and you're also not going to be stronger than her scent. I always tell men, if you're going out on dates, when you're wearing a fragrance, don't wear the strongest scent in your collection. Allow your date's fragrance to be the centerpiece of the experience. Like, don't try to compete with your date's perfume. That's my feeling. Smell great, but don't smell louder than their scent. So this is a perfect date fragrance for gentlemen. Guys, get your nose on it. If you don't have it, if you don't know where you can smell it, let me know and we'll work on it. If you're in New York, I'd love to give you an experience at Bergdorf so you can smell this. So had to show you that, guys. Blue Madeleine, freaking awesome. Just to give you an idea of what well, I don't even really care about that. The next fragrance on this list, guys, is from the house of Goldfield and Banks, and you guys have heard about this one. This is called Sunset Hour. And guys, Goldfield and Banks, they do really great fragrances that are perfectly built for the heat, because the brand comes from Australia, and Australia is not a cold place. They make very, very beautiful fragrances that are excellent in dry heat and humid days also. Bohemian Lime, Pacific Rock Moss, Ingenious Ginger, all beautifully done, fresh fragrances built for the heat, and they all smell very high quality, even though the price point of Goldfield and Banks is ridiculous. They're all under, you can buy a 100 ml under 200, and you can get a 50 ml for around 140. Absolutely insane price point, but I wanted to share with you Sunset Hour, because Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks is constantly slept on by men. This is a fragrance that a lot of women gravitate toward, and for good reason. It is a beautiful, fruity, woody scent. It is very, very pretty. This is a very pretty fragrance, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a fragrance that I honestly, for years, I would smell this scent and think, wow, that smells really nice. But I would never, ever put this on my skin. Guys, the other day, and I mean, this is fairly recent, like literally over the last couple of weeks, I tried this fragrance for the first time on my skin, and I was blown away by how beautiful this smells on a man's skin. At least on my skin. I'm just saying. It has lovely notes of desert peach, raspberry, cashmere wood, sandalwood, orange, mandarin actually, pink pepper, jasmine, sambac, ginger, and benzoin. It is a fruity, freshy. It also has a little bit of warmth and depth in the base, but you're not going to notice all that. Well, you actually might. The ingredients in this fragrance is beautiful. When you wear this on skin, guys, you will not be so dismissive of it. Women love to smell this on men. I've worn this and I've been complimented by the ladies that I work with consistently. Because I'm like the fragrance nerd of Bergdorf, when I wear certain fragrances, people, I feel like they just like to know what it is and they're curious about them. And I've been wearing this fragrance pretty consistently over the last couple of weeks, especially now that it's getting a little bit, well, a lot bit warmer in New York. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this fragrance has been absolutely doing it for me. Sunset Hour, this is major, bro. And ladies, guys, period. Men and women, you must know this fragrance exists. If you're a man and you're scared of it because it smells kind of fruity, don't be scared, guys. It is so damn good. This is juicy fruit right here. This is crazy. I mean, raspberry, no game. Desert peach, no game. Mandarin, peach, jasmine. I mean, damn, man. I really love this. I mean, I slept on it, and now I'm not sleeping on it. I would probably consider this as a guy over many of the fragrances in the collection, even the more popular ones for masculine taste, because you will get a lot of positive reaction from this, and it is kind of obscure. Most women will never know what you're wearing if you wore this fragrance, guys. I'm telling you. It's not like this is all over Sephora, Ulta Beauty, Macy's. This is not like as accessible. And because of that, when you wear it, you're not going to be automatically wearing something that a woman would automatically know it's made for her. Now, of course, I'm not going to lie, this fragrance definitely will appeal to women who want a pretty everyday fragrance. But guys, don't sleep on it. It is major, beautifully done, fresh, clean, little bit of spice, not over the top, but absolutely just right. Will last on your skin anywhere from 5 to 6 hours. And the 5-hour mark for me was the minimum. But insane, lovely fragrance. Easy to compliment, easy to wear no matter if you're a man or a woman. Men, don't be scared. Don't be scared of Sunset Hour. I'm telling you, you will smell really, really good in it, and you will get a lot of positive love from it also. So, Sunset Hour was my second fragrance that I wanted to share with you all. The next fragrance is from the house Harmonist, and man, guys, is this insane. The next fragrance is from the Harmonist, and it is from it is called the Moon Glory. Look at this bottle, guys. What a sick bottle. Moon Glory is insane. I feel like this fragrance is very overlooked from the Harmonist. A lot of people focus on hypnotizing fire, and a lot of men ignore this fragrance because they find it to be very pretty. But I'm not nervous about fragrances like this. I just boldly put it on my skin one day, literally oversprayed the hell out of it, wore it, lived in it. Guys, oh my goodness, guys. What an amazingly beautiful fragrance. It is kind of spicy, kind of sexy, sensual. This is a very beautifully done perfume. And a lot of men, as I noticed, I gotta say, a lot of men overlook it. You go on Fragrantica, it is very skewed to females. But I gotta tell you, men, if you consider this fragrance, you are not smelling like a woman. You're smelling insanely, well, you're smelling good. That's just it. You're smelling good. This fragrance is actually kind of warm, a lot warmer than you would expect. Because when you first smell it, it comes across a little on that fruity side. When you spray it on paper, it smells like dark, deep fruit. But this fragrance doesn't have fruity. This fragrance doesn't have much fruit in it. The main fruit in Moon Glory is lychee. It also has ylang ylang, jasmine, honey, passion flower, lady of the night flower, pearl balsam, white musk, and hinoki. This fragrance comes across very, very beautiful. It has a little bit of a sweetness to it. Moon Glory to me is the perfect night out summer scent. I love the way this smells. It has good longevity. It smells expensive. It doesn't smell common. It doesn't smell like another fragrance's fragrance, which is another brand's fragrance, I should say, which is a really good thing for me. I hate when I smell a fragrance that smells like another brand's fragrance. I'm not a fan of, I hate when brands reproduce another perfume from another brand. I think that's so annoying. But Moon Glory doesn't smell like any other scent that I've smelled. It is amazingly beautiful. Again, a little bit on the sweet side, but the spice of this fragrance, man, the floor, well, it smells spicy, but it's not. I don't know what the heck the spice is. Where, I don't get where spice is coming from in this scent, but it's noticeably, it's noticeable on my skin for sure. The jasmine in this fragrance is also very, very noticeable, and it's at the top of the scent, so you get it really, really strongly. When I smell this scent, oh man, is it sexy. I just think it's absolutely beautiful and very, very well made. It has really good longevity and performance. It will definitely be noticed in the room. And again, it definitely gravitates towards more female taste, but I would absolutely like to tell men, invite gentlemen, men, do not be nervous. Try stuff like this. Experience it. See what it does on you. You will be absolutely shocked by a scent like this on your skin. You know, a lot of guys I find are becoming a little bit more open-minded. Women are wearing men's fragrances. Men are wearing feminine-leaning fragrances. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. All that matters is how it lives on your skin. On my skin, this doesn't smell pretty, but it definitely smells beautiful. Moon Glory, a sick fragrance that men and women should consider. The perfect night out summer scent. Actually, I feel like this fragrance is easily wearable all year. This is a 4 out of 4 season fragrance. You will get a nice amount of mileage from it. I just think it's wonderful. It's excellent. It's beautiful. It's madness. And I love the bottle. It sparkles. You see the sparkles, guys? It's sparkling. Looks like the sky. Man, I'm a huge fan. Moon Glory. Insane fragrance. The next fragrance is a oldie but goodie, a fragrance you all probably know and have heard of and probably avoided, especially if you're a gentleman. And it is from the brand Initio. And the fragrance is called Musk Therapy. Musk Therapy, guys, from Initio Parfum. This is the fragrance right there. Musk Therapy, guys. Musk Therapy is insanely beautiful. A very, very easy to wear, clean musk fragrance featuring notes of bergamot, mandarin, white magnolia, black currant, white sandalwood, white and pink musk. Natural, long-lasting, fruity, musky fragrance. The black currant, the mandarin, adds a sweetness to the scent that is absolutely captivating. It comes off a little bit clean, well, a lot of bit clean. And I don't get why a lot of men ignore this scent. It really is a really well done, a really clean, fruity musk, but not overly fruity in a way that men should be nervous about. I mean, black currant is an Aventus. Bergamot is not a feminine smelling fruit, and neither is mandarin. The only floral in this perfume that I would say that is probably skewing feminine is magnolia. And it's not like you're smelling a bunch of magnolia when you smell this. It smells just like clean musk and fruit. It's literally black currant and musk, guys. I mean, there's other options, there's other ingredients in the fragrance, but when you smell it, you're gonna be bombarded with the fruit, the fruit of black currant and mandarin, along with the scent of clean musk. I'm so getting into musk lately. I don't know what it is about musk lately. I'm like finding it more and more interesting and attractive. I love musk therapy, guys. The price is a little up there, but I gotta tell you, it's insane. It's a fragrance that's worthy of that price point. Musk therapy is beautiful, long lasting, versatile, interesting. That doesn't smell like every other musk scent. I can also imagine this and Moon Glory doing damage as a combo because these two fragrances smell like they can literally work very, very well together. I love also Musk Therapy because Musk Therapy is a beautiful, deep fragrance for the summer. It's a summer scent that you can literally wear all summer, days, nights. Hot days, this fragrance is going to be it's going to be your friend. This is going to be a friend if you put this on during the summer. But honestly, I feel like this could be a 4 out of 4 season scent. I would easily wear this in the summer or the winter. Doesn't matter. I would wear it. Smells insane, guys. The next fragrance is from the house of Mind Games. And Mind Games has been really, really doing an amazing job for me. I'm very, very impressed with what they've been doing. There's so many fragrances, though, that it literally takes. Mind Games produce so many fragrances so fast that a lot of people are overlooking a lot of them. Most people are focusing so much on the fragrance blockade that they're ignoring a lot of the other fragrances in the collection, namely this one, Jadu. Jadu, guys. What is so great about Jadu? Pomegranate. Right there. Pomegranate. Pomegranate, mandarin. This fragrance is amazing for the heat, guys. Mind Game fragrances, Mind Game kind of reminds me of Parfum de Marly. Parfum de Marly, BDK, Mind Games, Creed, Mise en Cire, Dries Van Noten. These are all what I like to describe as on-ramps into niche, high-quality fragrances. All of these brands offer very, very high-quality, easy-to-like perfumes that just smell great, you know? They don't come across overly complex. Some of them do, not gonna lie. But typically, they don't come across like a niche snob's fragrance. However, they absolutely are lovable, wearable, and they just smell quality, but just not like, I guess you could say, they're not like fragrances that take a certain taste to appreciate. And Jadu is in that world of very, very easy to like. It's the castle. Just remember, black bottle, castle. Because, you know, all of these fragrances were made to kind of give off the chess piece, the chessboard. Oh, man, this Jadu great. Like, when you smell Jadu in the air or on paper, a lot of men are going to smell this and think, like, no, I would never, never put a fragrance like this on my skin. You would be absolutely missing out. If you're a guy who smelled Jadu on paper and didn't try it on skin, you're going to discount this. And you would be absolutely overlooking a beautiful hidden gem for men. Men definitely should consider Jadu. If you're a type of guy, like I've heard people like Big Beard Business and a couple of other gentlemen online talk about Fleur Narcotique as like an amazing fragrance for men. And that fragrance is extremely pretty, extremely feminine. And a lot of men are wearing it. If you were to smell Jadu, I think you would find this makes Fleur Narcotique from not as much of an option. Like this right here, my gosh. On skin, it smells so much more. manly friendly. I'll put it that way. It smells a lot more masculine friendly on skin than it does on paper. You smell this on paper, it smells like a woman's fragrance, straight. You spray this on skin, you'll get why it's a great option for both men and women. It smells absolutely beautiful. It is one of my favorite fragrances from Mind Game, and it is one of their top selling fragrances, and for good reason. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This fragrance features notes of mandarin oil, red pomegranate, rose, ambrose star, which is like ambroxan, vintage leather, patchouli, and Sulawesi. I have no idea what that is, guys. It's got something else in it. I don't know what it smells like, but guys, definitely get your nose on Jadu, put it on your skin, walk around the store, and let it breathe on you. You will absolutely find it to be, I think, a really good option. Don't automatically judge it from how it smells in the beginning. Literally let it live on you and consistently check back on it. You will find that Jadu is a banger. This fragrance is absolutely next level. So, great for men and women, but typically a fragrance focused on feminine taste. It shouldn't be though. One of my favorite fragrances from Mind Game. Probably one of the top pomegranate fragrances on the market. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And again, guys, this is kind of like, I guess you could say the next fragrance is kind of like, the next fragrance is a fragrance that a lot of men don't really focus on, unfortunately. It is one of my favorite fragrances from the house of Chanel. And this fragrance, guys, I gotta say, oh my goodness, is this fragrance amazing to me. I'm such a fan. The fragrance is called Jersey. Jersey, guys. This is insane. I don't hear a lot of men talking about Jersey from the Liz exclusive collection. I don't understand it. It absolutely doesn't make any sense to me. This fragrance is kind of an oldie but goodie, you know? This is an oldie but goodie for sure. It's been around for a while. The fragrance was first launched in 2011, and then that time it was an eau de toilette. The eau de toilette from the Liz exclusive, well, the eau de toilette version of Jersey was a beautiful, I wish I could find that fragrance. I'll just put it like that. They reformulated it, of course, and they turned it into an eau de parfum, like they did most of their fragrances from the Liz exclusive collection. What is in this fragrance? Well, first of all, guys, this fragrance constantly is focused on by ladies. I don't understand it because, in my opinion, this is one of the best soapy, clean perfumes for men and women. To me, this is perfectly unisex. If you could wear any fragrance from, if you could wear Infusion Dome by Prada, Infusion d'Iris, Infusion Cidre, and any one of the Cedre, excuse me, any fragrance that comes across like bougie soap, this is the best of those options, in my opinion. If you want to smell like the most expensive bubble bath ever, this is the scent. This is the fragrance. And I know, guys, you're like, I don't take bubble baths. I'm a man. I haven't taken a bubble bath. I haven't taken a bubble bath since I was 8. You know, I get it. I get it. But damn. Guys, this fragrance is just one of my favorite clean, soapy scents of all time. Jersey, it's a phenomenon. This fragrance smells like bubbles. You know what I mean? Like absolute, like bubbles, you know? Like I just feel like I'm in a huge tub. I feel like you ever seen Al Pacino in Scarface where he's in that big bathtub in his bedroom and he's cursing out his girlfriend and he's just going off. Like honestly, this reminds me of what would be in that bath, bro. This is no game, guys and girls. Jersey from the Liz exclusive collection from Chanel should not be forgotten, overlooked. It shouldn't be. It is one of the best clean fragrances for men and women that men need to pay better attention to. One of the biggest, I guess you could say, one of the biggest stereotypes about men is that we don't smell, is that we stink, is that our body odor overdoes it, But, guys, this fragrance is just cleanliness in a bottle. It's just clean, soapy, expensive smelling soap though. This does not come across like Johnson and Johnson's. This is not coming across like Ivory soap, Irish Spring. This is just some really bougie French bar soap that costs like $50 a bar. That's like what this reminds me of, This smells like a $50 a bar soap. And when it gets on your skin, it doesn't leave. One of the best freshies that will stay on your skin for a very, very, very long time. It just smells bubble bath, clean, refreshing. It has notes of lavender, white musk, vanilla, tonka bean, wildflowers, grass, jasmine, and rose. This is next level. If you like soapy, clean fragrances, guys, you must know this exists. You must consider it. You must try it. Please get it on your skin. See what it does on you. To me, this is just I love it. And I'm just going to wear it out the store today. Why not? Oh, I love. I could overspray the hell out of this. I'm not going to overdo the room, but damn, I'm going to be noticed for sure. I'm going to be really noticed after all those sprays. But man, I love it. And I hope you get an opportunity to smell Jersey because Jersey, it's not a game. So let's see what you all been chatting about in the chat. What's going on? A resume. Wow, bro. I have a hard time saying your name out loud. Thank you so much for everyone coming on board. What's going on? What's going on? How have you all been? I hope you're well, the man. Thank you so much for coming by. What's going on, Kay? Mr. Wiggins. My man E, hope all is well. Kamal, nice to see you again. Kamal, we definitely have to we have to figure it out, guy, because I would love to show you around. So when you get an opportunity, you got to come by again. E, so glad to see you. You're one of my favorite content influencers. Wow, Bashan, thank you so much. Bro, I got to tell you, Bashan, I've been on YouTube for a while now, for over a year. It's just that all I do is lives lately. I don't do as many recorded videos. I don't do any recorded videos. I haven't done a recorded video in a while. The last recorded video I did was like I launched a video that me and Carlos from Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, we did together years ago. And well, right before he passed away, actually. And I put that out, and that was like the last recorded video that I did. I really hate editing these days. It takes so much time, and I don't have the time I used to have to do them. But when I tell you guys, like, I've been doing lives, I have not gotten away from like offering you guys like some really interesting hidden gems to consider. You know, that's my focus. I love to show you all fragrances that most people don't focus on. Like, I take the role of an influencer very seriously. I consider it, if you're an influencer, you should influence people to consider things they didn't know existed. You shouldn't be just reminding people every day of fragrances they always know, they always smell. I feel like that's I feel like that's a crappy influencer. If you're an influencer and you're just talking about Baccarat Rouge in 2024, you're not an influencer, you're a reminder, you know? But yeah, that's just my opinion. Thank you so much, Bashan. I'm really, really appreciating you, and I'm glad you co-signed that Sunset Hour is amazing. Smells really good. I'm glad you're open-minded enough to consider it and try it. Your taste is on point, Bashan. It is absolutely amazing. Where would you like? I don't like. I don't. Where I love it. Attention span. Thank you for this comment. Where what you like? This is so funny. Wear what you like. I don't want to smell like carpet. I want to smell amazing, and fragrance doesn't have agenda. 100%. I feel like everyone has their threshold for what is too much or too little for their taste. So I like to share with people. For me, this is how I find if a fragrance is for me. I ask myself, does it smell pretty? Does it smell handsome? And if I can't say yes to either, to me, it's gender neutral, meaning it's for everyone. I personally don't want to smell too pretty, but I've come to recognize that a lot of pretty fragrances on my skin don't smell as pretty as they do on paper because my skin chemistry butches those fragrances up, butches them up. I'm serious. Like a lot of, like Sunset Hour on me doesn't smell as pretty as it does on paper. On paper, this is very, very feminine. On my skin, it's just clean and fruity, you know, a scent that I think should absolutely not be ignored. But I definitely agree with you. Fragrance doesn't have a gender. Fragrance is all about your taste. If you feel confident wearing it, it doesn't matter what other people think at the end of the day. What matters is how you feel when you wear it, you know? If you're confident when you wear things, forget what other people think, you know? Because anyway, most people have crappy taste in fragrances anyway. Why are you caring what other people think when you're the fragrance connoisseur and you're the fragrance lover, you know? If you're a fragrance lover, you shouldn't care what average noses thinks about your fragrance. That's what I feel. But anyway, I get a lot of compliments. Come on, Will. I love it. Will just shared that he gets a ton of compliments when he wears Musk Therapy for good reason, Will. That fragrance is next level, really beautiful, very easy to wear. Um, oh no, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. Hold up. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. You still wearing Rockaway Beach? Smells great paired with I don't know what. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not own Rockaway Beach. I just couldn't do it. I could not do it, guys. So Rockaway Beach is a beautiful fragrance if you wait. In the beginning, when I first, on my skin, Rockaway Beach smells like, oof. It smells literally like, well, let's put it like this. It definitely smells like Rockaway Beach. On my skin, it smells like dirty New York ocean water with a little bit of soup cans in the ocean, a few syringes, rusted cans. Like, it smells on my skin like a rusted old a rusted old soup can. That's what it smells like on me, bro. I cannot do it. I can't do it. I like it for the artistry of it. I can appreciate it. It's kind of like a fresh, clean secretion magnifique. It smells like blood. So yeah, it smells like somebody on Rockaway Beach who literally did stuff they shouldn't be doing on the beach. It just smells like dirty water and so much tin and metal, and it's a fresh fragrance. It also has a little bit of like seaweedness going on. So yeah, I did not go with Rockaway Beach, Michael. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it, bro. It's not for my skin. It's not for my skin. They don't have Jersey on the BG website. Why are you even thinking about the BG website when I work for BG? Come on now, attention span. If you're looking for this fragrance, let me know. Let me help you. Okay. I can also send you a link if you are insisting on purchasing it online. But if you purchase it online, you don't get extra gifts. And I send my clients with a lot of gifts when you buy from me. So don't buy this fragrance on the BG website. Allow me to assist you. If you're considering purchasing it from me, I'll share with you my card. Okay, guys, so this is my card. That is my number. That is my email address. And if you're ever interested in purchasing any of the fragrances that I chatted with you today, text me, text my cell. You see that number right there? 929-316-6315. Hit me up. I've got you. All right? So instead of using the website, just call me, just text me, and you can always hit me up if you have a question, if you'd like answers, if you'd like advice, if you're considering a new fragrance but you want some feedback. I'm available to you guys. Like, you're my family, like, honestly. So whatever you want, if you need my help, I am here for you. It is never a bother, never a bother. I'm grateful to assist my family on YouTube. It would be an honor. So hit me up if you ever need anything from Bergdorf Goodman. Like I mentioned, I will always make sure you smell amazing and you get a lot more than you expect. Watch all lives while I'm working, but this is my first time making it to a watch stream while you're actually live. I'm so appreciative of you, Royard. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do my best to do more lives. On Thursdays and try to do them also on Mondays. It's not always easy, but I'm gonna do my best. Thank you so much for coming by, bro, and for being here. It was a pleasure. Alvaro, my man E, forget all that editing, post-recorded videos, and keep it raw and real like always. I get it, but bro, I like to do clips. I like to, how my videos, bro. You know how I do it. It's not about editing me. It's more about adding clips and making it more entertaining. And, I like to engage. I like to make it a little bit more light and easy breezy. Sometimes just chatting can be a little bit monotonous for some people and not as engaging. But of course, I will definitely consider doing that. I could just take these videos like I'm doing right now and just like cut them up, edit them, and put them back out. I should, but I just really, really, really hate editing. I feel like I should take some of these lives and edit them as recorded videos and then re-upload them, because I know a lot of you didn't even know I was doing videos still. Like my man Jason, welcome back. Like Jason, thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate you. Good to see you as always. Great guy, Jay. Very random question. I used to love Versace Eros, but ever since I got spoiled with niche fragrances, it just smells too cheap and synthetic to me. Do you know of a niche alternative similar to Eros? Yes. Royard, I have your back. Royard, let me put you on. I'm going to show you a fragrance that is insane, that will absolutely do an amazing job for you, that is very Versace Eros adjacent, but it smells so much better, so much more expensive, that you must know it exists. And bro, it is from the house of Amouage, and the fragrance is Enclave. So, let me show you guys. So, Enclave is, in my opinion, the Versace Eros from a niche perspective. And actually, it's annoying to even call this fragrance Versace Eros. No. To me, Enclave is just a way better fragrance. I doubt it was even inspired by Eros. When you smell Enclave by Amouage, the first thing I think is why would anyone want to smell like Versace Eros if this fragrance exists? Makes absolutely no sense. Enclave, guys, is insane. I could wear this fragrance 4 out of 4 seasons. It was made 4 years ago. It has really good longevity. It has peppermint, cardamom, cinnamon bark, pink pepper, frankincense, patchouli, vetiver, rose, ambroxan again, leather, and labdanum. It gets darker, deeper. It's spicy. It smells very, very expensive. The longevity is ridiculous. The sillage is ridiculous. It is probably one of the most complimentable fragrances from the House of Amouage. Like, if a man wears this and he wears this in public, he's typically going to be very complimented. Enclave, in my opinion, is the top option if you're looking for a fragrance that gives off those Versace Eros vibes. You definitely must consider Enclave. It's next level. Okay, so yeah, it's ridiculous, guys. And so let's see. Now I would like you all. Let's see what Seth is saying. So Seth says, "Hey E, I was at Bergdorf with my friend a couple weeks ago, and we talked for a very long time. Me and my brother are real fragrances on TikTok, and I hope you remember us." Seth, of course I remember you. Of course I remember you and your brother. It's amazing to see you guys. What's going on? I noticed that you guys put Tonka Serapia as your number one scent. If you did like a top 10 list of fragrances on that your favorite fragrances, and I have to say I'm so impressed that you put Tonka Serapia as your number one. Completely agree. Guys, if you ever get a chance, follow these guys. These guys right here, follow them, check them out. They're really, really awesome young men who are absolute fragrance aficionados. They're growing their taste. Their noses are evolving. Their taste level is insane. They're all about the niche when I was all about the designer when I was in their stages of my fragrance journey. So I'm really, really impressed. These guys are insane. Their videos are cool. Check them out. If you're young, definitely check these guys out. If you're older, definitely check these guys out. They have really, really great options to focus on and to talk about. And they do decants. So you can literally purchase decants from them also. And they have a really nice selection of fragrances. So had to put you on to Seth and Real Fragrances is their name. Real Fragrances slash Decants. Check them out. They're awesome. I just want to encourage them to keep doing what they're doing, to stay open-minded, and yeah, these guys have great taste. They're really cool. So let's see. Loving the new business cards, E. Congrats. Thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate you for that. Yeah, man, I'm really, really doing my thing here in Bergdorf. I I have to say I'm happy. I've never been this happy in my career. Um, I'm 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 not working. I'm not working. Like I'm not working. I'm doing what I love to do around what I love, meeting amazing people that I enjoy spending time with. I'll walk around with the client for literally an hour helping them find a fragrance across multiple brands. And I really don't feel like I'm working at all. I actually find it challenging and fun to see what people eventually love and what they walk out with. But yeah, guys, I'm really, really appreciating that you all are checking this out. Thank you so much, Jason. But yeah, I'm not working, Jay. I'm in my bag right now. Like I'm really lucky. Um, oh, by the way, I'm Rock's clone. Okay. Nice to meet you, Alvaro. See, I appreciate you, bro. The OG cologne guy, E. Wow. Don't make me feel old, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. I look too young. Don't make me feel old. I don't got crow's feet yet. So don't make me feel old, you know? Come on now, the OG cologne guy. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you, Ricardo. Um, I'm not an OG, but I definitely have been doing this for a while. I feel like the OGs are like the Stevens, Redolescence, Robes '08, my man Mark, like cologne guy, a perfume guy, Sebastian. Like those are the OGs, man. Like, and they're still doing it. You know, I'm not an OG. You know, I'm not. I have been doing this for a while though. But yeah, it's. I appreciate the respect. Cheers, brother, from New York. Oh no. E, glad you're back. Thank you so much, Richard. I've always been back. You just haven't noticed it because YouTube does this weird thing where they hide my lives from my audience. I have over 20,000 subscribers, and I would say a less than 1,000 of you probably know that I'm still doing videos, which is wild to me. Yeah, but yeah, Ricardo, you must try Enclave. Actually, send me your address to this email address or text me your address to the number that I shared with you. Text me your address, brother. Give me your address. I'm going to send you a sample. All right? You don't have to stress. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to hunt for Enclave. Just text my number, email me, whatever you want to do. And I will make sure I send a sample to you and you'll be able to try it for sure, for sure. Yes, brother. Tonka Serapia is a beast. Bro, honestly, one of the few fragrances that I feel like, well, not even, because actually there's a lot of fragrances that I think are insane above that price point. But I will say it's one of the only 50 mils that I would even consider spending the amount of money it costs to own because of how amazingly unique, beautiful, long-lasting, special that fragrance is. Tonka Serapia is absolutely insane. Nice talking to you. Excited to learn. Excited to join my live. Yo, Seth, at some point, I want to invite you and your brother online, and we're going to do a whole video talking about our favorite fragrances, and we'll compete. You give me the top 10 fragrances from your collection, and I'll share with you the top 10 fragrances from my collection, and we'll go back to back. We'll see which fragrances. We'll basically just explore new scents and share with our audience or my audience and your audience. You can definitely, yeah, we'll figure it out. But we'll definitely talk, Seth. I got to hit you up, bro, because I would absolutely love to get you and your brother on and chat about fragrances. It'd be cool. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. I really, absolutely, Royard. I've got you, bro. Absolutely. Like I mentioned, my subscribers are my family. You guys are like, I really, really, you really mean a lot to me. You're not just like somebody I'm trying to gain clout from. I don't care about clout at this point. I haven't cared about clout before. I don't really give a crap who knows I'm doing videos. As long as certain people are appreciative and watching and they appreciate it and they get it, that's all I care about. And honestly, I've got you, bro. All you got to do is just text me, let me know what you're into, and I'm sending you a sample pack. So, and you're never going to have to. Sorry, Seth, I don't want to stomp on you guys' business, but I'm just saying if you need a sample, I'm not going to charge you. But then again, I don't have a lot of the fragrances that my mans from Real Fragrances have as well. So a lot of the fragrances that they have in their collection are worthy of purchasing in a decan. So yeah, not all, I don't have every decan, obviously. Bergdorf they have amazing scents, but we don't have everything. So, but anyway, guys, I'm about to get the heck out of here. It was insanely awesome chatting with you and introducing to you a few fragrances that I think men should definitely consider, even though they might come across a little bit feminine, or even though they might be marketed to women. I honestly feel like each and every one of these fragrances are absolutely excellent considerations for men. Let's go over it one more time. Musk Therapy from Initio, insane fragrance. Jadu, Mind Games, insane fragrance. Sunset Hour, Goldfield and Banks, beautiful, very beautiful. And the least expensive on this list, Atelier des Ors, Blue Madeleine, all that. This is insanely beautiful. Madness in a bottle, in my opinion. Moon Glory, beautiful, sickly, Beautiful sickly fragrance. Absolutely ignored by men. Shouldn't be. Beautiful. And of course, my favorite soapy perfume of all time, Jersey from the house Chanel. Beautiful stuff, guys. Anyway, I want to thank you all for checking me out. Thank you so much. It was so cool to see certain names that I haven't seen in a long time or haven't seen in ages, you know, since I did recorded videos. So thank you so much. It was a pleasure. I'm going to be back next Thursday. I'm going to keep doing these every Thursday. It's not always easy because I have a lot of appointments nowadays, but I'm going to do my best to make it back next Thursday at the same time between 6 and 7. Guys, I just want to thank you so much for joining. It was a pleasure. I hope you're all well. Please text me. Use my number if you need anything or if you need any answers or if you need feedback. I am your resource. You can call me Fragrantica. I won't mind. I'll be your Fragrantica and I'll talk back and give you actually really good feedback. Not like, I sometimes look at Fragrantica and I'm like, man, these people's noses are broken. But anyway, here, let me spray a little bit more Jersey before I get out of here. That's right. I'm an oversprayer. I don't care. Whatever. I smell amazing. Anyway, guys, it was a pleasure. I'm E, and this is Simply Put Sensa. And I'm simply OUT. Peace.